Bitch, I'm in the...
All right, I'm going to do it like this, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let's get ready to roundtable. No? Yes?
Could have said to talk shit, you know.
Any
Which way.
Talking shit. Guys, what's happening? What is going on? I'm Brian. With me always.
I'm Mark.
That's the devil right there. That's Mark. And we have a very, very special show tonight. We are going to shoot the shit with some of our friends and hopefully you in the comments as we have our very first wrestling roundtable.
Yeah, normally we do a prediction show. We haven't done one in a long time, so I decided, okay, let's do something different instead of doing a prediction show because we have the. Well, I'll let Brett say that one. We have the league that we have the league that's going on, and well, Brian's not leading anymore. A little sad, but you know what? He'll figure a way of coming back on this one. Well, right now we have.
I was doing really good.
Right now we have Brett in the green room. We're waiting on Bryce to come back.
Come back, Bryce. Come back. Acknowledge him, Mark.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Nope. It's you are a man of your word. I won't say another word until he acknowledges his tribal chief.
I thought we already did that. Okay, you did win the points, which is good. We'll acknowledge that you won last season. How about that?
No, you. There's no we. You have to acknowledge me.
Why do I have to? What about Brian?
That was the deal. Brian didn't make the deal. You made the deal.
Okay, I acknowledge Brett.
As?
No, that's good enough because I know what he means. So, what's going on, guys? Brett Man here. Brett? Good Real Hunting, Bert's Corner live right now, and Chills and Thrills, my newest solo horror movie watch party channel as well. So, got a lot going on, but like Mark said, which is Fan Wrestling League, FWL, which, yeah, that is the league that we do where all we do is we predict the WWE Premium Live events. And we're already halfway over the season already, but if anybody that still wants to play just to get a feel of it, so you all could join in a full season next year, then we are more than happy to acknowledge you.
That's right. Especially Mark.
Ashton, I agree with you.
Fuck you, Ashton. No, he's a Patriots fan, so he understands that.
Well, fuck him too. I mean,
oh, hey,
whoa.
Hey, no more of the fuckings of my good real community because they are deep down some of the greatest supporters you'll ever have.
Well, it's good to see them, supporting you here.
Yeah, and they're wrestling fans too, so that's why they're here as well.
Yeah, I wanted to try to get a few other people. Maybe next time, if this goes good, maybe next time we do the roundtable, we can get a few more extra people in here instead of, us three. I'd say Bryce, but he's still not here. He was
here.
He tried
signing. Before we start, I've just got one question for Brett. What's that say?
Thesaurus.
Oh, damn, you got that.
Yeah, fuck off.
Brett has a fantastic. Are you bringing it back, Brett? The words chat. Oh my God, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I plan on part 2 sometime in September. That's going to be the goal. If not, October's out of the question because on Good Real Hunting in October, we are Good Real Haunting. That's like our October thing. And then if not, then November, very first thing.
Good deal. It was fantastic. If you haven't seen the show, Brett, what was it called, Brett?
Bert says hard words. Where pretty much all I try to do is try to say hard words. If you give me food, I'm excellent. Everything else, I suck.
Yeah, Brian was trying to convince me. Oh, let's get him to do a show with you and him and do the words. I'm like,
Mark,
shit.
Mark would be the same way
I-
because he'd be like blah 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 blah. I'm like, that's not the word at all, Mark.
See, watch this. Someone in the chat, give me a hard word. Just to give you a little sneak peek.
A hard word. Hard.
Oh, I was like, who's having an ECW event?
He's trying to log into his account so he can stream from his Facebook, and he can't get in.
Well, you tell him to come back. It's
Just
like, tell him
to
it's
come back.
okay. Just come back. We love Bryce.
Come back. We love you. I'm going to tell him we miss him.
Tell him, be sure he ain't booty. God, I wore this to a wrestling event, actually, at one of the live events in Knoxville. Now, Ashton, that's too easy. That's chimichanga. Too easy. When it's food, I can get it because I'm a fat ass. But if you say anything else, I can't pronounce it. So give me another word that's not food related. Even though that is a good word for somebody that doesn't know food.
The best one. Hang on, the best one.
Uh-oh.
Brian can't even spell it out.
That makes me nervous.
Give me a second. I have to spell it just so I can type it. It is not working all of a sudden. What the flip?
It's
Give me a
always
sec.
when we go live when 7 doesn't work.
Exactly.
The struggles of
it's just Brian
YouTubing,
can't
ladies and
figure shit
gentlemen.
out.
While Brian was looking, if anybody knows one of my secrets to YouTubing, underneath my desk here, I have a little thing of Skittles right here. And right as Mark hit the live button, all my damn Skittles fell to the ground, and I had to play the quickest game ever, a 5-second pickup.
All right, here's your word. Yeah, this is my vice.
Ah, shit. Of course you're going to have me freaking say that word. Falateo.
Mark, what's that word?
The hell if I know.
Mark, just say it to the best of your ability. What's that
No,
word?
don't say it. You don't know what it means. Don't say it.
Fileteo.
Falateo. I don't care. I will always mispronounce that word intentionally.
Come on, Mark, help me out here. What's the word? To the best of your ability, just say it.
Say
Do you
it.
agree with Brett?
Say
I
something.
actually agree with Brett on that.
You agree with
I
him?
think Yeah,
That word is fellatio.
It is.
how the hell do you get that from there?
That's the English language, my friend. But hey, that's your little sneak peek of what you can expect. Just follow, subscribe to Good Real Hunting, keep
Absolutely.
updated on our social medias, and we will let you know exactly when the next Bird Says Hard Word stream is.
Yeah, I feel like you wanted to do your own words that you had found. And
Oh, hell no. I would just get the easiest words imaginable.
the
Bird, playing, the fuck.
ah.
Ah.
All right. So while we're waiting, let's dive a little bit into the wrestling here as of recent. There has been a shoe theft ring going on, and I need somebody to explain this to me.
What, are you talking about the Shula Fala?
Yeah.
Dude, that is freaking great. What a way just to like get heat from the crowd because you're dealing with like the biggest thing in wrestling in Roman Reigns. And of course, the tribal thief is what they're calling him too. He wore a t-shirt last night on Raw with the tribal thief. And that's my boy, Brother Fluff right there. He's a big time wrestling fan as well. So what's up, brother? And he had a birthday last Thursday too. So he is on cloud 9 right now with everything.
I'm back.
You're back.
Hey,
I could not figure that out. We gotta figure that out after the stream.
Yeah, because I'm going to say it now because you have until November to come up with something because you're coming back on the show.
That works.
We're gonna finally get you on here, and you're gonna finally do your some type of stand up for us. We've been
ready.
We've been wanting to do it for almost 3 years.
I'll be ready. What now? What'd you say, Brian?
I said Mark's over here going, dance monkey. So while you were logging in, we were just talking about the I'm sorry.
No,
Shulafala.
Shulafala.
Right.
How do you feel about this big shoe theft ring that's going on right now?
I mean, it's something. I mean, it's something for the character. You know, at the end of the day, like it's something that is better than nothing. You could say.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like the idea. Where did he get this idea from? Did he just start randomly just taking his shoes?
I think it was an accident.
No, what it came out to being is, you remember when you're back in the day in school, you had really expensive shoes. Bullies would try stealing your shoes and stuff. That's what he's doing.
Mark, we don't remember that. You may remember
I didn't have
that.
expensive shoes.
Hey, I got bullied too, so I know how that feels.
I never had expensive shoes. I had Walmart brand, which I was fine with.
And now they make Brooks as not a Walmart brand. Now they're more expensive.
Well, I get the Target Skechers. That's what I go with now. So
you
got my
recent. You get stretchers.
Yeah.
All right.
No, Skechers.
Yeah, exactly. Stretchers from.
No. Hey, no, stop it. They're very nice shoes, and for the rare price of $35, I got me some Skechers. Like I was a happy camper.
Yeah. Listen, I again do not pay a lot of money for shoes either. I think the most expensive pair that I've gotten recently about $60. But I'm an Adidas guy, so I go to the outlet mall.
Ew.
There is nothing wrong with that, sir.
There is everything wrong with that. Adidas just sucks.
No, they're fantastic. They fit me. They're beautiful. They look good.
Okay, well, we're getting off the subject.
We need
to go back.
Brian needs a good old bowl of Bootios. Bootios. They make sure you're not booty.
I don't think that shirt exists anymore for that group.
It always exists in my heart because I know there's some good in the New Day still.
Somewhere in there.
Well, Mitch, since you just showed up to the show, why don't you bring up a topic for us to discuss about what's currently happening in WWE?
Okay, what is your most underrated storyline right now?
Oh. I already went first on the last one, but I already know the perfect answer.
Anything to do with Sami Zayn right now. I think they're underrating him. I think they're pushing him to the side. They're not really. He should be put into the heavyweight championship contention instead of pushing him down, into the IC title or the United States title or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you got to remember, Sami Zayn officially got traded to SmackDown. There was like a trade. It was like Sami Zayn to SmackDown and LA Knight to Raw.
Right.
Yep.
Which was a good trade because both of them needed a refresh of scenery for the both of them. So I really did like that trade. But I agree with you. Sami Zayn should be in the main event picture.
Do you think the U.S. title is just not enough? Not quite enough. We didn't get him a world title, don't we?
Well, it's a good introduction. It's like, well, here's the thing, though. It's like I want him to be the world champion, but now he has a chance to do something bigger for the world championship, the WWE championship. That could be on the table, even though knowing the wrestling gods and the booking and WrestleMania and all that, I just figured there's some way they're doing Cody and CM Punk at WrestleMania for the WWE title.
Which would suck.
I don't think it would suck at all. I think it'll sell out. It'll be great. That's where you can
I'm
CM Punk heel turn.
Yeah, you're going to have one of those to turn to make it worth it, damn. But to make it worth, I just don't see. I could see them doing Cody instead of CM Punk turning.
Homelander Cody Rhodes is what I like to call that heel turn.
We've been waiting on it for a long time.
If they ever do it.
Oh, there's plans to do it. Like Cody Rhodes, I think, said on the Untold
Yeah,
one of the
he
episodes
said
of Untold, he
he-
says he's ready to do it.
He's ready to
He
turn
said-
it. Too.
Right. It depends on how it has to be done right for him to do it.
Right.
It
And I
can't
agree.
It can't be done like John Cena's. You know,
No.
you throw everything out there and then you don't even bring it together.
Mm-hmm.
Man, talk about a botch of the decade, huh?
Yeah, and you can blame that on The Rock.
So let's
Yeah.
talk about
I blame it on The Rock.
the storyline with the bloodline. Then is that story over?
What
You
bloodline?
feel that it's overrated, underrated? Then
Oh, you talking about the MFT?
MFT, because they're not feuding as heavily now with Roman, because now Roman has to shift gears.
Roman's on a different show.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He had to shift gears to be a part of everybody else's feud. You know what I mean? I guess that's what you got to do when you're the big dog.
Mhm.
You can only do so much letting the bloodline feud with each other. You have to branch it out some, and then you can bring them back together, feuding again if you want. But I just don't see it being, let's keep it going. Now,
Mhm.
giving them the MFT, I mean, stupid name, but they could have added more. They could have added different people to it.
All they're missing is the letter J. Because
think-
they got
MJF,
because they already got massive complaint about the whole MFT logo looking exactly like MJF's logo. Same
Really?
fonts and everything. That's where the
Slick
whole
little
thing in
shot.
the-
Yeah,
Oh,
slick
yeah.
little shot there.
Everybody's taking jabs at everybody. So what are you gonna do?
Well, AEW started it. WWE is finishing it.
And they'll finish strong. You already know that. What has anybody heard any talk, any rumor mill of Dean Ambrose leaving AEW?
No, he just signed a new
not
contract
happening.
for 3 years.
Okay.
Now there
What
are
about Jericho's situation? though?
Jericho's contract's up in December.
This is
Yes.
crap. He signed a 10-year contract. Where the hell did all that come from?
It does make you wonder, don't it?
I had to, when we talked about that, Brett, I had to look it up, and it said his contract is up in December.
That's crazy because he must have bought out the upper part of the contract, or he must have signed another contract to reduce that contract.
Restructured it, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
or
know, but
probably get out jail card or something like that.
Right now, there's even talk of him not even coming back to finish out his contract. They're just going to let him pay him out.
My
That's what I
question is,
would do.
how many more matches does Chris Jericho have?
The man
None.
could probably go for another. He could go for a long time if he wanted to.
You think so?
Because remember, he takes
mean-
time off. He takes time off compared to other ones.
He
where
takes
it's
time
not-
off because he's in a band that has to go on tour as well.
Right, but he likes being on. He likes doing this shit.
Mhm.
If you read one of his books, you'd know. Anyway,
I think as far as like in ring work, he's still solid. He's still solid. I think it's his character that is starting to become stale in AEW.
you know, like the learning tree. That
Yeah,
was I didn't like that character at all. I understood what he was going for. I just did not like that character.
yeah. It's a
I
far
don't
cry
want-
from the champion.
Yeah, I don't want him to come back to the WWE and do the list.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would.
You don't
I
like
mean-
the list of Jericho?
No.
You
I like
just
it.
made the list.
Mark,
I
you
like it.
stupid idiot! You're gonna
Exactly.
get.
But I like Jericho being himself, and I don't want him to come back as something that he doesn't want to do.
It.
I like how you did that.
I know.
the long pause.
I had to. But the answer to the question, the most interesting storyline right now, I already win this one. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Listen to the Tribal Chief, and let me tell you why. It's the Bailey storyline.
Mm.
Oh, because Bailey's going dark, you think?
Yeah, because that
No.
whole thing is so interesting to me to do like this whole multiple personality and which one's going to win, or just like there's something even darker brewing and all that, like a new personality coming out. She's going to take it out on Lyra Valkyria and she's going to get her ass whooped. Like this is like,
Now,
and plus this
how
is
would
another
you-
thing. Talking about stale, like Jericho being stale, Bailey was major more than anybody in wrestling. She
Yeah.
is stale, so I love this for her.
How would you play it out?
Easily taking out Lyra and just kind of like get the feel of the crowd to see if they're behind Bailey or not. If they're behind her, then they'll push her to the main event scene, because right now that main event scene, honestly, is wide open for anybody.
Well,
Yeah.
the way I'd play it out on this part is I'd make her come out as the hugger first. You know, play it out as if she was going to come out as that, and then turn.
Or kind of like flip personalities. Like she does the hug to Lyra, and then just kind of like does the Cena thing, goes,
And then the belly,
and then the
belly
Bailey,
to Bailey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn
Give her
right.
kind of like give her like a BPD persona.
Yeah.
Like a bipolar personality. Yeah, like
No,
multiple
exactly.
personality. Yeah.
It's just
Exactly.
it's so interesting. Or do like the three faces of Bailey or something like that. Like just what they're doing with her is absolutely brilliant, and it has me intrigued more than anything else right now. Because now in WWE, we're kind of like in a off season. This is where Triple H kind of does a lot of experimentation before the road to WrestleMania, where all the good booking is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask the audience, what is your favorite storyline right now in the WWE? What are you watching? What do you want more of? Let us know.
I'm kind of curious to see what they do with this Ron Killings R-Truth. If they keep up the switching, you know, 1 week he's R-Truth, the next minute he's Killings, you know, he's back and forth, he's serious, he's funny, he's not, you know, whatever. I'm curious to see what they do with it, because a lot of people were worried that they were just, after Cena went back face, that they were just going to drop it altogether. But then Aleister Black comes into the picture, and now all of a sudden he's showing signs of he can flip back and forth, and it's kind of funny to see what they can do with that, with the whole R-Truth hitting the switch and, you know, doing this and that.
It's kind of like if Little Jimmy was around.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this Cena situation.
Mm-hmm.
My thought process on this, boys, I felt like it was too soon for Cena to go face. Does anybody agree with me?
They had to do it. They had
Why
to drop
did they
it
have to do it?
because you are having Brock Lesnar come back to face him. What are you going to do? Brock Lesnar's not a good, face. He's a better heel.
That's when you flip the switch on Cena.
But they had to drop it because he sucked at as a heel.
Yeah.
Altogether.
Brock wasn't there to back him up.
I don't think they gave him enough to be a heel. He should have interfered in more matches. He should have.
They couldn't. Well, that was the problem. He's only scheduled for a allotted amount of matches.
Yeah, that's right.
But I also believe that the reason why that they did it this way is because of the fact, and I like that. That'll be an interesting. I believe Dom will actually win the title there.
Oh, easily. Get ready.
I believe the reason why that they dropped the storyline of him being a heel is because The Rock dropped the ball.
Mm-hmm.
He went home and said, "I'm not doing this." His explanation was crap. I wanted it to play out at WrestleMania. That's why I wasn't there. And then you put Travis Scott out there, and then they let him go because he wasn't showing any improvement. It's one of those things. It's crap. You can't have a story and not follow up with it, especially if the major players are not part of it.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree with that. And the whole Lesnar thing, I'm just looking forward to it. But the last thing I heard about Lesnar is just he shits.
As in?
Don't we all?
I'm
talking about Lesnar really shits, if you know what I mean.
I
Did
do
you
know
hear
that
about the allegations?
Oh yeah,
Which one?
The one with Lesnar and Vince and everybody like that.
Yeah, well, that's not a topic.
I know, but damn it. Damn it.
But as far as I know, Lesnar is a one and done deal. This was
It is.
It's only a one match off with John Cena, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a good way to retire and make $1 million and then just leave forever.
Can I ask you this?
Wait, I got one for you.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Mark.
Since we're talking about John Cena, and I know your pick, Brett, but let everybody else. Who do you think should be John Cena's last match with?
Oh, did I talk to you about that?
Yeah, we did.
I'll be honest with you, I can't even remember my answer.
Well, I do.
Okay, well, I'll let you say my answer because Van Halen just clicked to me.
I already know. I know exactly who it should be.
Who?
It should be Randy.
Randy Orton?
Yes, it should be him and Randy. They came in together. Mm-hmm. They had the rivalry throughout the years. Probably the best rivalry of 2009. That rivalry probably kept 2009 together, if we're being completely honest. That was a down year. I feel like that rivalry, they went through, what was it, like a 4 or 5 month rivalry where every single month the title was changing. Cena would win the title. The next month, Orton would win it. And they literally played hot potato with the title for 6 months. And it was, just looking through all the years and all the rivalries they've been through, they've always came back together, whether it was, when they brought the titles back together, when they unified them in, what year was that, 2015, 16,
2014.
14, yeah. Just all the years and all the rivalries, I think it would be kind of cool for that to be, his send-off would be him and Orton. That would be my pick anyways.
Before I rebuttal on that, quick question. Or actually a trivia question there, Bryce.
Okay.
What was the last match between that 2009 rivalry between Cena and Orton? What match is it, and what pay-per-view was it? Do you know?
Okay, let me see. If I had to choose, it would probably be, man, because they had so many good matches that year. Let me see. There was the I Quit. There was the
last man standing.
There was the Hell in a Cell.
That's where
Hell in a Cell, I think, is probably. I have to say the Hell in a Cell.
Is that your answer?
That's going to be my answer. The Hell in a Cell.
Bryce, what would be your answer?
Well, let me think. Hold on, let me think. Because if I'm not mistaken, they had an Iron Man too. Jeez Louise.
I say Last Man, Last Man Standing.
Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. And and the only reason why I'm saying this is because to me this is one of those matches that ends a rivalry. I know Hell in a Cell is. Hell in a Cell would have been around October of that year. So but I want to say I want to say the I Quit match. Was it the I Quit match?
It was not the I Quit match. It was, and you all said it, the Iron Man match.
The Iron
Man match.
Now, but can you guess which pay-per-view it was?
Bragging Rights?
Yep, bingo. Bryce got it.
Yes, Bragging Rights.
It was Bragging Rights, and that was one of the cool Iron Man matches I've ever watched because that was the one that went on it was 6-5 or something like that.
Yes. I remember Orton. The thing I remember in that match was Orton immediately tapping out to the STF to conserve energy.
And he immediately hit an RKO or something.
Yeah. And he got in the ring and he did the infamous the smart man. I was like, okay, I see. Conserved his energy. I get it.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you. We're on the Randy Orton topic.
Okay.
So we still never finished the John Cena one.
Does Randy take? Does Randy Orton get his shot? Does he get his time? Because he's not getting younger.
Okay, I'll answer that one to go with Mark's first one about who Cena's last opponent is. Because Mark, you're gonna have to tell me because I totally forgot. What did I say? Because I've only had one person in mind that I think I knew.
Braun Breaker.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to go with. That Braun Breaker should be the one that beats John Cena. Because what way to put over a megastar with Braun Breaker, and that could be his kind of launching pad where he will go into the Royal Rumble, win the Royal Rumble, and he could beat Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. So, spoiler alert, Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, because we actually talked about
Batista treatment is what I call it.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, we actually talked about that, Brett. Well, we talked about him going to WrestleMania, and because they've already put that little notion about Seth and Braun not being on the same level, or same
Page.
But can I ask you this though? Do we believe that Cena is still? Is Cena still that bar though? Let me just point you out. Okay, just hear me out, right? Okay, Solo Sikoa beat him as a way to kind of put him over, and it helped a little bit. Austin Theory, right, Cena was to put Austin Theory over. It kind of impacted a little bit. Is
That was
Cena
Triple H
still
booking.
capable? Is Cena still capable? That's a good point. Is Cena still capable as being that guy as the guy that you need to beat to kind of put yourself into that upper stratosphere?
17-time world champion.
I think he.
That's
I think
all you have to say.
I think he feels like he's the one that you need to beat to be put over. So yeah,
Right.
I gotta say, yeah, he still has the fortitude to
Of course.
carry on.
I'm saying in terms of booking, with how they've booked him in the past, with how Solo dismantled him, and how Austin Theory. Well, obviously Austin did cheat, but and then seeing how they.
If they're gonna put him over like that, if they're gonna put people over like that, Solo and those
Mhm.
guys, yeah,
Right.
cheating way is the best way to do it, because then Cena didn't technically get beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that make sense, right? So
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but just kind of like Bryce, I understand where you were coming from on that, especially like how Solo and Austin Theory turned out. One got released and the other one is just in the mid card.
Yeah.
But here's the
Hold
deal.
on. Austin Theory didn't get released.
Oh, I
He's
could have
injured.
swore he got released.
Nope, he's injured.
I wouldn't doubt it if
No,
he did. I'm not saying he
want
did,
you
but
to
I
double-
mean,
Well, I ain't
Yeah.
finished that. Just double check on me, Mark, because I could have swore to God I read an article that said
I've been paying attention to that one, because if he was released, I would have been bitching.
I still believe in Austin. Yeah, I still believe in Austin Theory.
yeah, I'm not a fan of his tag partner.
No.
No, Grayson Waller. He's
Not a fan.
interesting. I would never want to see him as a good guy. I only as a heel. That's it.
Yeah.
Who, Austin Theory or Grayson?
Grayson.
Oh no, Grayson will always be a heel, so you don't have to worry about that.
Austin Theory is he can go either which way.
Well, we haven't seen him be a face in WWE yet, so that's
NXT,
nothing where
NXT he was a face.
Oh,
for a little while.
I see. It wasn't very good because I hardly remember that.
It wasn't very long. It was just a little amount of
And that's the
time.
thing. You want to remember who you got fighting in your corner, basically that face. You want to remember that person.
Exactly. But Bryce, to finish what your question was, and Bryce or Brian, I'll get to yours. But Bryce. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. John Cena is not the same John Cena anymore. But again, the name alone, like these gentlemen said, he's a 17-time world champion. He's officially the GOAT. But here's another thing you got to think about too.
Mm-hmm.
Are any like Austin Theory and Solo, in your opinion, if you're the boss,
right?
Are any of them your WrestleMania main eventer? Are they going to bring you the money at WrestleMania?
Absolutely not.
Is Braun Breaker going to?
Braun Breaker can be the future of this company, and I wholeheartedly agree with that.
Exactly. So that's why it's okay for John Cena to put over one more guy, especially he's going to be the face of your company. So that's my answer.
Who would you rather have? If you're going to be put over, if you're going to put somebody over, who would you want to have somebody be put over? Like you want John Cena to be the one to put over Braun Breaker, because honestly, when you sit there and anytime anybody retires from WWE or wrestling in general, how many times do they actually get a win? I've only known maybe a couple. Trish Stratus was only one of them. She retired. She came back, of course, but she retired, and what happened? She won that one.
To Charlotte.
But ever since she came back, since she has not really won a whole lot.
Yeah.
And to answer that question, I don't think Gunther would be. I don't think Gunther needs that.
No. I'm not a fan of Gunther, but he's already made his presence known in WWE.
Bret Hart's not a fan either.
I think
Bryce, I know what you did there, you sly dog.
I feel like the guy moves like a slug and wants to fucking chop the shit out of people.
That's his angle. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
it's so entertaining.
And I get it completely.
And he's gotten better on the mic. He's gotten better on a lot of things, but he's got a champion. He's had a few championships. He's got that, 3-year run where he was undefeated. He's only lost 4 or 5 times. Yeah. He's barely lost. So he doesn't really need John Cena's seal of approval.
Right. No, I think you guys are spot on. I think Braun Breaker, somebody like Braun Breaker, yeah, absolutely. I don't know why you guys are hating on Austin Theory.
I'm not
hating on Austin Theory. I think he at one time was the future of the company until a guy named Braun Breaker came around and changed my mind. But like Austin Theory was on the top of my list.
This is where you put those two in a ring and you let them sort it out. And then we figure out, is Austin Theory a good face? Because he'd be the face in that. And Braun, is he the heel? Right? Is he the heel of the future? Is he the face of the future?
Oh, he'll be the face of the future.
You let him go for it. You let him go for it, and let's see what happens there. Because, I mean, I think Austin Theory has what it takes to be a main eventer. Like, strictly for, hey, I'm at WrestleMania this year. Hey, I'm at WrestleMania next year. Hey, I'm at WrestleMania again. You know what I mean? I feel that. And so does Braun. And I'm not going to take anything away from him because I know that he's got that in him too.
Oh, yeah.
So, he got that dog in him.
Got that dog in him, but.
That dog.
But, Brian, to go back to your earlier question, you said about if Randy Orton, it's supposed to be his time, right? That was the question. My gut says yes, but they're not going to let him beat John Cena's record. But I do think that they're going to give him one more WWE title run against Cody Rhodes, or like to beat Cody Rhodes and let them have like a little mini feud, passing the belt back and forth. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't think Randy would get. I think Randy's at the position now where like he's at the position in his career where he'd rather put talent over than put himself over.
I can see him be a 16-time world champion just to tie Ric Flair and just to stick it to Ric Flair. But
of course. And Rick was the one that he wanted to. Rick, I don't know if that was storyline, if that was real, but Rick always said that he wanted Randy to be the one to break his record.
And it wasn't Randy; it was John Cena.
John Cena.
And let me ask you: how do you think Ric Flair feels about this? Do you think he's okay with it? Do you think he's pissed?
Oh hell no, he's pissed. He is so pissed. Like, wouldn't you? Like, here's the deal, Brian. Let's say FWL, like 10 years into the future, you are a 5-time champion. And then suddenly someone comes along and is a 6-time champion. Will you be happy somebody replaced you as the best?
Absolutely not. I'm the king of the mountain.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
You're not going to hold a record forever.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, you can in wrestling if you choose to, but, I thought Undertaker was going to be undefeated forever at WrestleMania, but...
Oh, we all did.
Yeah, that wasn't of his doing. He should have been still.
Well, exactly. That's why I was saying. It's like if you're in WWE or in wrestling, if you want to keep a record, you can keep a record. If you want to break a record, you can break a record. AKA Nikki God, I hate saying her name. Nikki Bella beating AJ Lee's Divas. No, I just hate. Like, I don't hate her. I just really despise everything she does with wrestling. It's just a mockery of the sport.
Oh, Nikki Bella, huh? She's still
she's still. I'll give it to her. She's gorgeous and all that. Like, 2 good reasons why she's gorgeous, even though they're fake. But the thing is,
don't forget one's lodged down in her ribs.
Okay, sorry, 3 boobs. Okay. But like, here's the thing with Nikki. Let's go ahead and start on a Nikki tangent right here. Like, first off, hopefully Nikki Bella is actually okay, because Becky Lynch absolutely murdered her on the mic 3 weeks ago, which was the greatest thing in my life. I even say that group chat. Like, has someone check on Nikki Bella today, because she got fucked up on the mic.
She got burned.
Oh, I mean, bad. Like, I'm not sure why they kept Nikki Bella on TV because there's nothing Nikki can do that can save herself or even say anything that just benefits her. Like, hell, even her promo last night on Monday Night Raw, I was just sitting there like, Becky is not afraid of you. Becky is better than you. Like, Nikki, you were the best in an era where women's wrestling was the absolute worst. You were the face of the worst era in women's wrestling. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, with her, just her bullshit. And while Becky over here is just trying not to destroy her again, because you're at the point now of the feud where the face has to go over a little bit. But like, my God, just Nikki is just so unbearable. Like Ashton said, she cannot wrestle worth a lick, and she's only back in wrestling just because her personal life and her public image right now is in the shitter. And of course, what does everybody do when they use WWE to be famous outside? And when they're no longer famous on the outside anymore, where do they all go back to?
You gotta come back.
Yeah, guess what? We're done with you. We know you're full of shit and try to use us to benefit yourself versus trying to benefit the company. So Nikki Bella, and I'm done. Fuck you.
You know where you were going with that. You started with this, what does everybody want? And I was about to say it.
Oh my goodness. Tell us how you really feel.
Actually, Annabelle, let me borrow you real quick. Hey.
All right, guys, we've come to just over the halfway point of the show. Let's do this. Let's take a quick break. I've got to use the restroom, little boy's room.
And I need to lower my cholesterol after that rant.
And I'm going to go grab a drink. And when we come back, we're going to continue the round table. And I think we need to touch a little bit more. And I want to say this like this.
I don't want you to.
We're not going to touch Nikki Bella. We're not touching Nikki Bella. I'm out here.
Touch on the women when we come back.
Oh.
Is that?
Hey, do you remember who we're playing tonight?
No. Do you remember who we're playing tonight?
God, yes. It's somebody that's going to be on the show in a few weeks. His name's Grayson Zane, and the song's called Stitches.
We'll be back, guys.
Hell yeah.
Used to hold me together, now you tear me apart. Left me bloody in stitches, you ripped out my art. You threw it away, you threw it away. Now it's just a bitter taste. Hope you're happy together, Randy treats you like shit. I won't pick up the pieces when you're done with him. He'll throw you away, he'll throw you away. Karma's just a little late. Call a doctor, I'm bleeding out. It's a murder in the first brain is melting down. What goes around always comes around. Stitch myself back together as I'm coming down. I can't hold it together, now I'm back at the start. Left to pick up the pieces of my broken heart. You got your way, so fuck what you say. No more words in your mouth, just a bitter taste. Call a doctor, I'm bleeding out. It's a murder in the first brain is melting down. What goes around always comes around. Stitch myself back together as I'm coming down. Spill my guts out on the forearms, legs, can't control them anymore. Like less, just a sack of blood and bones. You can't hurt me now. Call a doctor, I'm bleeding now. It's a murder in the first brain is melting down. Call a doctor, I'm bleeding out. It's a murder in the first brain is melting down. What goes around always comes around. Stitch myself back together as I'm coming down. You used to hold me together, now you tear me apart. Left me bloody in stitches, you ripped out my heart. You threw it away, you threw it away.
Mark, I don't know what happened. The thing stopped on Facebook.
No, Facebook is not letting it to StreamYard. It's not.
Even though we had permission to play.
I broke it.
No, it went down before then.
Okay. Well, I was going to say I thought my tangent kind of like just broke the stream or something, so I owe a massive apology.
Well, guys, I apologize if you were following or watching on Facebook, and now you got to switch over to YouTube. It's just one of those things you got to do, though.
Yeah, I noticed that when I got back from getting a drink. I was like,
"What did I get kicked out for?"
It's Facebook or it's something to do with StreamYard and Facebook.
Facebook sucks.
They hate each other.
It stopped our stream.
Facebook's racist.
Anyway, hey, come on, don't play that card.
Anyway, I said when we came back, I'd like to touch on the women a little bit.
No, I bet you would.
My wife.
What woman do you want to touch?
Happy. So, I want to talk about Naomi. Is everybody happy with Naomi?
God.
Yes, happy, yes, but storyline wise, it kind of sucks because it's like, dang, man, I was waiting. I was so curious to see how that was going to play out.
What a great heel she was doing a great job as a heel, dude.
But I loved her, her speech and all that. She did a great job, especially when she told everybody, at the end, proceed with caution. It'll be, it's going to be interesting to see when she comes back.
Big Jimmy didn't proceed with caution.
No. You should have used some of that caution tape, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, didn't use enough of it, apparently.
I was going to say, Big Jim, that's not what you use as a condom.
So Naomi's out. Where does the belt go, guys?
I know, because I told Mark my whole plan about the women's world title.
Talk to me.
Yes, but I can tell you this. I know who I want.
Let me talk to you.
Talk to me.
Here's how we're going to do it. This is, with plans being different, with Naomi being pregnant and all that, I want to say the plan, right? What's up, Byron? Byron, never good, real hunter right there. Here's how I think it's going to play out now. I do believe Stephanie Fakir is going to win the World Heavyweight Championship. But later on, I'm not sure when, but later on, Roxanne Perez is going to win the Women's World Heavyweight Championship away from Stephanie Fakir, with Liv Morgan winning the Royal Rumble. And that way, at WrestleMania, you got Liv Morgan versus Roxanne Perez for the Women's World Championship, and let Liv Morgan finally have her big WrestleMania moment, winning the World Championship and beating Roxanne with assumingly Raquel in Roxanne's corner, because that would be the most interesting part about that particular storyline, is which corner Raquel Rodriguez is going to go.
That is very interesting. I like that. Actually, that's very good booking.
Well, but the interesting part will be is if Liv can be cleared by then.
That's where we're hoping.
If it doesn't happen there, it could happen at Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, but it means more to win the Royal Rumble, especially with her last 2 appearances in the Royal Rumble. She's been in that ring for a very long time. 3rd time's the charm.
Last 1 or 2, yeah.
It means more to win the Rumble to go to WrestleMania than to win the Elimination Chamber and go to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Right. But I'm just saying, if she can't get cleared by Rumble.
Yeah, I think you got no choice. I agree.
Bryce, could you book it any better?
Nah, not off the top of my head. I have to sit down and do some actual looking to see. But no, off the top, I mean, that sounds.
Liv and Roxanne in a brawl and panties match.
Rhea?
We're still. I hear the thing. Rhea and Io, they've both been in the championship picture for a while, especially Rhea. I could take a break from Rhea being champion for a while.
Man, she's so good at it, though.
I know she is. And my goodness, she's been champion so much.
Right. You can't keep putting the championship on. That's the bad thing. Getting off of that part, but that's like in AEW. Every time you look around, it's Jon Moxley as your champion. You can't keep doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
You could even sneeze and you hear this. True and new. What the hell? World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley. What the shit?
Yeah.
I mean,
no,
we've got some time. We've got a little bit of time here as far as the finding a home for the belt, right? I don't think that
No, you don't got a whole lot of time because it's going to play out in September, so you don't have a whole lot of time.
yeah,
It'll
but
be
here's the
Stephanie.
thing.
It'll be Stephanie versus somebody.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but that's the thing. That's why I was going to ask y'all, who do you think the mystery opponent's going to be? Because it was kind of like what Adam Pearce's recollection, that he's working on somebody. So that kind of tells me that it's not somebody that we know that's currently on the roster. So that's kind of like...
They're not just going to do like a tournament or something like that?
No,
No.
here's my great booking. You ready for this one? I was going to do a women's battle royal, and whoever wins face Stephanie Fakir at Clash in Paris.
I think that's
title.
what's going to happen. I think that's what's going to happen.
Well,
I don't
no,
think it'll
Adam
be
Pearce
just-
said on Monday, last night on Raw, that he's looking for an opponent.
Right. Well, it could end up being, a battle royal after all. But you are correct. He's looking for an opponent, but you'd have to find somebody that is in the same, that title could be on, to go up against. So you have to figure out who would be the better one to play that one out. I mean, you could throw just about anybody in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's just, again, just like what Adam Pearce and the tone he was doing. It's like he was looking for a mysterious opponent to try to do a shock value and to also put Stephanie Valkyrie, fucking Trish Stratus.
No way.
No, I'm just telling you, that's the only girl that can really put over Stephanie Valkyrie, like on a popularity. Like, watch it be some shit like that.
I hope not, because she just finished putting Tiffany Stratton over.
True.
You are right. I mean, you could put other, as long as it's not. I was waiting for you.
Well, it's just I know somebody that's not on the current roster. Like, that's why I'm saying. I feel that's what the energy I got with Adam Pearce. It's not going to be like a Raquel. It's not going to be Roxanne. It's not going to be Jay Cargill. Like, it's not going to be
Lita.
anyone like that.
Is it going to be oh my God, right? Is it going to be someone from NXT?
That I don't think so. Unless if it's Blake Monroe, then I'm anything Blake Monroe.
What about?
Yeah, I don't see them bringing her up just yet.
Oh no. I'm just saying. Then, like, just in a perfect reality, I'm like, I will do anything that woman does.
What about TNA?
Now, see, that would be interesting.
Tessa Blanchard.
They won't do it.
You're going to hell, dude.
No, I don't care. I don't care. Tessa Blanchard, and at one point in my lifetime, my feature WrestleMania main event was Toni Storm versus Tessa Blanchard for the Raw Women's Championship.
That would have been a great match too.
I love me some timeless. I love me some timeless Toni Storm.
Well, that was even before the time. That's before.
Yeah,
I know, but still, even now to this day, I love me some timeless Toni Storm.
Do you love it because she's making out with all these other women?
Do what?
Yeah.
Do you love it because she's making out with all these other women?
That's just.
I mean, that's cool too.
That's
Don't get me wrong. It's a nice
Yeah,
addition.
like, that's cool too. But like,
Yeah, it's a nice addition. But she can wrestle though, in my opinion.
no, she can.
Tony's always been able to wrestle. She's been great at it.
Yeah.
Especially in WWE, she was great at it too. But like, it's just the thing with the best part about, or what's better than Toni Storm's character, it's the tag team of Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm. That's Thunder Tits.
Thunder Tits.
Oh my god!
Oh man, I'll tell you what I was thinking was somewhere along the lines of, I love the booking that you did there, but I think we're excluding some top stars. And once again, I've got to go back to Rhea. I think that putting the belt on Rhea is not a bad option because she can just run through the entire women's division until you find that one person, that one female that can just say, hey, I'm taking the belt. It's mine. I'm going to take it from you from now on. You know what I'm saying? Which would be, definitely. But I think you have to give Stephanie a good opponent. You can't just give her a newbie. You can't give her Io. I'm sorry, I like Io, but listen, dude, she's so small. You don't give her.
No, Io don't need the title. I mean, if you're going to throw somebody in there, throw somebody that's going to give her credibility.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, they're not working on putting. It doesn't look like they're wanting to put Rhea in that title picture right now because they're putting Rhea and Io together, and they're going to take on who?
How about this one?
Kabuki. No, that's what I'm saying, or that's what Mark is getting ready to allude to. It's that Asuka and Kairi Sane are about to feud with Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, which the joke on the internet right now is like, can Rhea and Io just kiss already? Like, that's like the angle they're going towards right now. But which I don't think that's going to happen, not at all. But like, no, that's just. Damn, I had a good thought on it. Oh, no, back, Brian, you say Rhea Ripley as Women's World Champion. I'm sorry to say, but at this time, I think it's too safe. And right now, they need to do something bold and different because the main event is wide open to any woman wrestler right now, and they're just trying to find the right person.
Okay. Mark, you got any final words on this title?
No.
Okay. Fine.
Because
Just
it
a
doesn't
point.
matter.
Mark's the easy one. Like we just no, we're good.
Whoever goes up against Stephanie is losing. Stephanie's going to win the title.
I have a question.
At
Okay,
WrestlePalooza,
I'm
right?
ready. What's up?
let's switch to the other women's brand. How long do we see Tiffany Stratton as WWE Women's Champion?
Not
She
very
showed
much
up
longer.
already.
Who do
Yeah,
y'all-
does she still have heat with Charlotte?
No,
Like,
No, they crushed it.
Crush that? Okay.
Who's
Yeah,
taking the
after
title
the-
off her
after
and
the
when?
Well, it should have been Jade at SummerSlam just to go hand it to.
I agree. That
I
should
think
have
that
been
they lost
Jade's
hope
match.
in Jade. I don't think that they really believe in her. That's why that they put her down in the mid card.
Well, Van, that's the thing. Van, why waste all that time having her win the Queen of the Ring and having this
I'm
amazing
saying
thing with
that's what I-
Naomi?
That's what I think.
Yeah, it's just why do all that work with Jay Cargill and just to have her fumble at SummerSlam when she actually looked really good at SummerSlam?
I think it has to be Jade.
I would think it would have to be, but if we're gonna go with one, it's not gonna be Nia Botch.
Oh God, no.
I know who it is.
I like that matchup right there.
Let's see here. Could it be Jordan Grace? No, Jordan Grace. Maybe she can get called up, but I think that would just be too early.
No, I like that matchup though. I think that
The
would be
matchup
match
is
is
nice.
great.
Yes, the matchup is nice.
Yeah, but I would say I pledge allegiance to my Chelsea Green, who is the woman of the United States of America.
I would like to see her with a. Yes, I agree.
I would love to see that.
Because if you watched her on Untold, you can just absolutely tell that she'll just do whatever the company wants her to do, and that's sort of the people, and she has and done it with pure grace and pure love. Mm-hmm. Reward her with the women's championship.
All right,
Stratton's been champion for a good 6-7 months now, hasn't she?
Who, Tiffany? She's been champion
200 and something days.
Yeah, since December of last year.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too. She'll be getting close to a year.
She's starting to get stale a little bit, not with the crowd, but with like everything else she's doing right now.
Yeah.
So.
All right, I'm going to shift gears to a topic that had a lot of buzz in the room. There was a matchup at the last, I call it pay-per-view still, but not a pay-per-view. That match involved Sami Zayn and Mr. Karrion Kross. And we all had high hopes. I had high hopes for Kross.
I think we all had the same one with
there was a wild backstory that was happening with Kross. Why do we think that WWE decided that it was time for Kross and Scarlett to leave?
Because they were getting over on their own. They weren't, I believe
Zack Ryder treatment.
Right. I just don't think that, WWE had faith in them. Every person that Triple H has hired back from when they were released from 2020, he has released again. Not a single one.
Well, I don't think he's released them. I think TKO has released them.
Well, TKO sucks dick.
Yeah, they do.
Being honest, they don't know what they got.
Which I'm sure we're going to get to that other topic with TKO that's pretty much hurting every wrestling fan right now. But
the fact that you're going to pay for your
yeah.
subscriptions even more.
Yeah, we'll get there in a minute because I want to get your all's thoughts on that. We'll get there in a minute. But with Karrion Kross, yeah, it's just that hurts because like we thought we were past it, like the Vince McMahon jealousy of like, oh no, he ain't getting over because of him. He's going to get over because of me. I'm good shit. Like something like that with Vince McMahon. But now, like in today's WWE, you think that shit would be over. But apparently it's not. If you ain't built by the WWE system, then they don't want you because it's just very unfortunate because Karrion Kross is a damn good wrestler. He had a great entrance. He has a great valet of Scarlett, who she never got an opportunity in the wrestling ring, and that's pretty damn unfortunate because I heard she's pretty solid in the ring.
He wrestled 2 matches in WWE.
Yeah, see, I don't even remember any of those 2 matches.
Both on main event. You'd never
see, that's probably why, because I don't watch main event. Who the fuck watches main event? Anyway. So it's just very unfortunate. I'm sad, but at the same time, I'm happy for Karrion Kross and Scarlett for the fact that they're not held back anymore. They can now, at the rare position, they can do whatever they want, and they're the hottest name in independent wrestling. So best of luck to them. I do hope one day maybe they can come back, but I think that's way out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Another release that was, I want to ask you guys how you felt about this one. This one happened a little while ago. Braun Strowman, Adam Shearer. How do we feel about that release? You didn't care about his character?
He was hurt too much. He was never there. From the time that they re-signed him back, he was hurt more than he was there. So it didn't really matter to me.
He was facing a monster syndrome in WWE, which is you can only do so much as a big monster in WWE before your value is up.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like he did every single thing that the WWE asked of him.
Oh, he did.
He did
everything. So.
Yeah, I'll give him that. But I mean, like I said, he was hurt more than he was on TV. So it was pointless to even have him, get better, do what you need to do to get healthy and then try it again.
Well, and here's what's crazy. They fired him, but WWE has like a show contract or something with a food show hosted by Braun Strowman. So how the world's that going to work?
That's like some of the ones that they've let go have come back as coaches in NXT.
Oh no, and that's freaking great. Even though I do see a future where CM Punk is going to be like the new face of NXT and booking and all that after CM Punk's done, he's going to take over Shawn Michaels. I'm just seeing that on the wall.
Shawn Michaels is going to go up in the company.
I don't think he's going to go up. I think Shawn Michaels will just retire. I think CM Punk is going to take care of everything NXT, and he's going to report back to Triple H like, hey, this is the guy you need. This is the guy you need to push, or the girl you need to push. Let's make it happen.
It works so good right now because Shawn Michaels and Triple H have this rapport. I don't think that I don't think that CM Punk wants that type of responsibility. I think he'd be great as a coach, but I don't think he would want to be that part of it.
Well, that's part of what he wanted to be with AEW. He got his own show of Collision where he was doing that. It's just the problem was he had a bunch of unprofessional, childish assholes over there. While in WWE, all you have to deal with professionalism. So it'll be a different scenario right there.
Guys, I don't know if you saw my name here, Psycho Stu Stunt Double. Want to bring this up. This has been all around the internet, independent wrestling, Rikishi's organization, his wrestling school, had an unfortunate incident this past week where Raja Jackson, who is the son of Rampage Jackson, was introduced to Psycho Stu, who is a former military member. He's a veteran, and he's a wrestler. Independent wrestler. These guys don't make any money whatsoever, right? $20 to show up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you still got to do all the work. You got to break down the ring. You got to put up the ring. You got to do it all, right? To get into a ring with someone who has absolutely zero respect for the work that you do and for, you know, what he thought was a gimmick, a work. I think it was kind of asinine that they put this guy in the ring with somebody like Psycho Stu, who had no idea what was about to happen to him, and he just got absolutely meleeed to a point where he was knocked unconscious. And I think that he recently just woke up from was he in a coma? He was in a coma, right?
No, he's in ICU.
ICU. He was in the ICU.
Okay, if you want to go that route, first off, there are so many rumors on that part on where the guy was being a hitman for one of the other wrestlers. You got another one that says, there's so many things going on. The guy is being, Jackson is being sought out for, maybe attempted murder.
Sure.
I mean, there's a lot of different things. I know WWE cut ties with that organization for just allowing that to happen because nobody came in to help at first.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, did you guys not see the video of the referee just standing there like,
yep.
I'm ready to
probably
count.
the referee thought it was a work or something like that, but you should know like far in advance, like if something's just out of the picture. It's like, wait, this is not the way how it's supposed to go.
I know there's a video going around with them backstage getting in each other's faces and all that. They thought that they had it all squashed before the match, it all happened out in the ring.
Yeah, even he was on the phone with his dad or somebody in the front row and all that right before he went to the ring too, just saying, I'm going to beat this guy's ass or like that. So it's just very unfortunate.
I don't know if I thought that the organization that he was at was kind of like what his dad was in, UFC style. So I feel like Raja needs to step up and go to the UFC and let somebody pummel him like that.
I think he just needs to go to jail. He just needs to go to jail.
Well, he'll probably end up there.
Right, I'm about to say, I don't see him not going.
I just wanted to touch on that just for it's been a hot topic. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there that day because I would have gotten pummeled. So as his stunt double. So
come on.
But anyway, let's get back to the WWE stuff that we're talking here. How do we feel about Triple H's booking up to this day as far as the past year? Was there any bookings that you guys felt needed to be booked differently?
Karrion Kross.
Okay.
That's the only one. Like, that's just like the instant one more than anything like that. But sure, a lot of people can say John Cena. Like, because God Almighty,
Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Awful.
Zayn
But here's the thing with John Cena though. That's not on Triple H. That's on The Rock and what he wanted to do. Which Triple H, I bet you if he had to do it all over again, or just if we listen to him at the beginning with, he would have never, and I'm telling you, ever turned John Cena heel. He would have never done that. That was all The Rock.
It just didn't make a lot of sense to me. I think that you could have still had a face and a face, and then you turn Cody.
Absolutely, you could. We had Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan WrestleMania 6 for crying out loud. And guess what? It's still talked about to this day as one of the great WrestleMania matches.
Again, we'll go back to, the turn for John Cena itself was great, but it was the aftermath that was what sucked.
Yeah, because Triple H, when The Rock said, Triple H, need Cena, heel, let's do this. And Triple H goes, okay, give me a couple of days and I'll figure something out. Yeah, Triple H did that. But I'm just talking about, like, The Rock forcing Triple H to do it.
Oh, the aftermath was what really sucked. It was John Cena just basically, and then you have, Travis Scott coming out at WrestleMania. Why would you have Travis Scott of all people coming out for that?
Because he wrote
that should have been Rock coming out for that.
I agree.
Yeah, but that was The Rock.
Yeah.
But that was all on The Rock again.
Mm-hmm. So
he could have went out with The Rock and been a minion.
That's all he was good for, anyways.
Yeah, really, truly.
And look what he did to, Cody Rhodes. Travis Scott hit Cody so hard he blew out his eardrum.
Mm-hmm.
If I could have booked something differently, I would say probably when after Roman lost at WrestleMania and Solo obviously stood up and took charge. I probably would have booked that Bloodline Civil War probably a little better to the point to where I would have built Solo up to where he was more of a threat. And they had the opportunity to build him up to make him like, oh yeah, like when Roman comes back, like he's gonna have his hands full. It didn't feel like that. It felt like, oh, when Roman comes back, he's just gonna, squash this guy and get on. There was no feel of like, oh man, when Roman comes back, like this is gonna be like a clash of like two, Samoan. This is gonna be a big deal. They had a chance to make it that way, and they didn't. They dropped the ball there.
Yeah, and I'll add on to that there, Bryce, because that's a great point. Because Roman didn't treat the whole Solo wasn't even on the close to the level as Roman Reigns. But do you know who would have been? Jacob Fatu. But the problem was Jacob Fatu couldn't play that particular character that Roman needed during that time. It was Solo who was the perfect character for that. But if we're going to be who has the seriousness, or someone be like, oh shit, this guy could beat the fuck out of Roman Reigns, that was Jacob Fatu. So it's just, unfortunate we couldn't build Solo up to be like that. It had to go with Jacob Fatu during that time.
Yeah.
Also, I agree with you, but I also think that they should have, if you're going to build up a Bloodline Civil War, that's who should have been in it, is nothing but the Bloodline, not adding other characters to
Exactly. The outside characters ruined it too, yes.
Hey, Sami Uso deserves much more respect.
Sami doesn't count.
We're talking about
does
Punk
count. He's
and
already
Orton and
Oh, no,
all
I
of them.
know.
Yeah, they had no business being in that.
Well, yeah, CM Punk didn't deserve to be in that, and Bronson Reed, of all random people, didn't deserve to be in that.
Yeah.
But
I'm hoping that they do something with Bronson Reed's character, because I'm sorry, guys, he's not that good.
I disagree. I think
love
he's
the fact
pretty
that
good.
I love the fact that he's stealing shoes now. But Jesus fucking Christ,
He's getting better every time he talks on that mic. He's getting better.
I think he's getting better overall. That Tsunami is just so entertaining. So that's why they're going to keep him for a while.
Because that son of a bitch doesn't. He just climbs the ladder and fucking falls off. That's all he's doing, dude.
Hey, I'm
going to get
lemmings. That's what he is, dude. He's a lemming.
Brian, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to be in for a shock at Sunday at Clash in Paris. I bet you Bronson Reed puts on the best match of his career to date on Sunday.
Subpar at best.
I bet he puts on a damn good match.
You think he's going to put on a clinic?
I wouldn't say it I wouldn't say one of Sheamus' good old classic bangers, but he'll perform so well, meaning hey, we can do something with this guy.
He's taking on Roman Reigns, so yeah, Roman Reigns has done really good with other wrestlers. We should see.
Guys, what are we doing with the Sheamus and the Rusev? Are we getting
You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out on Sunday the result.
Are we getting them back together as the tag team again?
No.
You don't think that'll happen?
No, I don't think they need each other.
Can we talk about that, folks? I would still want to get to my TKO thing, but can we talk about that right now? SmackDown has an amazing tag team division. What the hell are we doing with Monday Night Raw with tag team division? Can anybody wants to say anything?
It almost seems like it's not important on Raw. They don't care about it on Raw. It's like let's let SmackDown be the tag team show, and let's be
I think
and just combine the tag team title. Or here, do this. How about you put the full tag team championships on SmackDown and do the women's tag team champions on Raw, or just something like that, just where we're splitting up the tag team divisions.
Yeah,
they used to have it that way.
Say that again.
They used to have it that way.
Yeah, I know. Go back to it. It worked.
So some tag teams that we got here. One of your favorites, because I see you're wearing their shirt. They have taken a turn for the dark side.
Hey.
Darker.
Hey, they're in mourning.
I was like, fix that. Yeah, they're in mourning. How dare you? Hell, Guess what? I am proud number 44 on that petition to ban that that move that Penta has right now, because it is deadly, it hurts like hell, and it could break somebody's neck. So
Like
I
a
was
Penta
happy to
driver?
sign Grayson Waller's petition.
Yeah, screw that. I ain't signing shit.
For tag team division, does Ray Phoenix and Penta get back together?
Absolutely.
Because if they do, they're going to absolutely decimate. I feel
I think they're going to leave them
Raw
separate
needs
for a little
somebody.
while, but I think it'll be great to see them together and what they can do in WWE, especially like against the Motor City Machine Guns. I think that would be an awesome match right there.
Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, because
Yeah,
I'm telling you, eventually we're going to get them in like the mid-card scene for the United States title, because they're too good to be in the tag team.
Well, those two alone going head to head again would be awesome.
For the United States title would be freaking phenomenal.
I agree.
Miz just had a new tag team champion or tag team partner.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Miz don't mellow.
Miz, huh?
Miz don't mellow. That's apparently what they're calling it. Miz don't mellow.
Mello deserves better than what he's getting.
Well, no. You got to be patient with it, Mark, because it's easily going where Carmelo Hayes is going to have a face run.
Oh, yeah. Anybody against...
and then you're going to see some damn good matches out of them.
Yeah, Miz has always turned on his partners.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, the thing is, too, it's just like if they were like against SmackDown's the tag team division, what could have worked is if you would have called up Trick Williams and have Trick and Carmelo in that tag team division.
I think that's what's going to happen soon. As soon as Trick loses the TNA title.
Well, the thing with that is you got to turn Trick Williams face, and how in the world are you going to do that when he's done such an actual good job of being a heel?
Well, you can keep Trick, or you can keep Mello as a bad guy too, though. I mean,
that's true. You could
just make the Miz turn or be the face. He's still.
Yeah, well, it's just the thing with his interaction with Nathan Frazier, and they're saying they respect him. That's kind of like, we're going face run here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the best Miz had was when it was him and Truth, the awesome Truth.
Yeah.
When you talk about Mike the Miz being a face, I feel like that was probably one of his best face runs until he had to. What did he do? Turn on his partner. God damn it.
Yeah.
Why the hell did he do that?
I was like, Miz was kidding around. No.
Hey, here's a topic. Here's a topic for y'all. What do y'all think about Mercedes Moné and her 30 championship titles?
Too many fucking belts. Too many fucking belts. How do you even have time?
9 titles in 9 different. No, fuck that. She doesn't. No.
That's just ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous.
Is it because they did the Becky 2 belts thing?
No, it's because they were trying to imitate what Matt Cardona did on the indie scene. He had a lot of titles, and Mercedes is not that good of a wrestler. She sucks on the mic now. I mean, she always has, but she's not that good.
I don't want to go on. I don't want to go on and never rant. So I'm just going to let y'all take this.
There's been a lot of people that's been doing this though, like that have been winning multiple. Like Kenny Omega, even he did it when he went and won 4 or 5 titles in a row when he was the belt monger or whatever his name was.
Right, but that was also 2 years ago, and he also agreed to lose them.
So you're
not agreeing to lose any of them.
Champion, because there's no way you're defending 9 fucking belts, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
To me, it's ridiculous. I think 2 belts, like
the only logical thing to do and the only right decision to do is for her to face Timeless Tony Storm for all the belts and let Tony win all the belts, and then I'll change my mind.
And all the time that Mercedes has been in AEW, she's only lost once.
Ridiculous.
They're trying to build. Why are they trying to build that around her? Okay, listen.
No. I know why, because there's a whole bunch of that doesn't work for me, brother, going around. That's why that's not.
And
there's a whole bunch of that going on. May he rest in peace. But there's a whole bunch of that don't work for me there, brother. That's a bunch of that going around.
Mm-hmm. But all right, y'all want to hear a rant?
I'm ready.
Okay.
It's about TKO.
You gotta
right?
get comfortable. Hold
No,
on.
no, it's actually about Mercedes. But
Okay.
this is part 2 of my rant. All right. Mercedes
Part
Monet,
3.
which I refuse to call her that. I was just going to call her Sasha Banks. You know what? Whoever you want to call her, I'm just going to call her Sasha for this instance. Sasha is what we call the cancer of women's wrestling right now. Because she was the one that set up that ridiculously high like contract of her making millions of dollars. She didn't deserve a fucking dime of it. And the worst case scenario that now people like Rhea Ripley and all of them are going to think, well, shit, I'm better than her. I'm going to have to raise my value too. And WWE's going to be like, well, shit, I'm sorry, we can't pay that and all that. Thank you, Mercedes Monet, for setting that freaking that whole budget of women's wrestling to unrealistic expectations on that, because Mercedes does not freaking deserve it. But yeah, there's that. Yeah, the whole Mercedes 9 belts thing, fucking ridiculous, because one, Ultimo Dragon was the greatest multi-champion guy of all time, because him having all those 10 belts looked freaking excellent on him. Mercedes Monet, I don't think she can even freaking lift those belts anymore.
No, she can't. No, she can't.
Freaking weakling. Yeah, like Mark said, she's horrible on the mic. And the one thing I'll never take away from her is just she is good in the ring. I will always give that to her. She's always been good in the ring. But the main problem I have with her is that she is just all about herself. She doesn't care who she has to fuck over to get what she wants. It has to be her way or nobody's way. And I gave her a whole thing with WrestleMania 35 where she went freaking crazy in the hotel lobby after losing to the Iconics at WrestleMania. And she's like, oh, it's just my mentalness. It's just my mentalness. And I'm like, okay, you know what? You're good. I'll give you a pass. Go get healthy. Come back. She comes back. She gets a main event at WrestleMania with Bianca Belair, one of the great women's main events in WrestleMania history. It was a really damn good match.
Yeah,
after that, she got put back in the mid-card title. And guess what she does? Again, with the whole Naomi thing. Oh, my mental. Like, I don't deserve this. I'm going to say, fuck my tag team partner, Naomi. I fucking quit. She only cares about herself. She doesn't care about the wrestling business. She doesn't care about putting people over, because she would have already did that already in AEW if there was a proper booker over there. Fuck you, AEW, for not having any professionalism or class in your fucking company. And Mercedes Monet is your headliner of the women's division of what is to be fucking unprofessional. And here we go. I'm going at it now. Now, AEW is a bunch of fucking hypocrites because they wanted to build pillars around their company, and they had 4 amazing pillars: Dr. Britt Baker, DMD,
Preach.
Darby Allin, MJF, and
Preach.
at one time, it was Adam Heyman Page, but he dropped the ball on that when he fucking went unprofessional and off key with CM Punk, so he screwed himself over, and he got replaced with a way better talent named Ricky Starks, or WWE NXT Ricky Saints, which I'm looking forward to his call up. But like in women's wrestling, like they all say in AEW, we're not going to have WWE people come in and be like the faces of the company, because that's not how we're going to build this company. But here we are now. Moxley was a long AEW world champion. Mercedes Monet, your highest paid women's wrestler, who's getting all the pushes and everything booking wise. She gets whatever she wants. Not like a hard worker like Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Not like a freaking Willow. Not in a press. Like they got this other like freaking massive girl over there too that like Tony Storm beat her in the freaking roll up of all fucking things to do, which is stupid. But like they got so much talent they could be pushing in AEW over Mercedes, because one, they at least tried their hardest to bust their ass, unlike Mercedes, who just wants everything fucking handed to her. I'm not sure how much money they had to pay her to have Tony Storm beat her at All In. I'm not sure how much money that she had to accept in order for that to happen. If it wasn't high enough, you would have saw Mercedes win the women's the AEW Women's World Title. Like, I'm running out of things to say. I'm running out of oxygen here, but no.
All right, take a breath.
At the end of the day, fuck Mercedes. She is a fucking cancer to women's wrestling, and let's do all of us a favor: cut out the cancer.
Hold on. Can I just add to the point? Wait, can I just add to his point real quick? I'll add to his point. John Moxley in AEW is a 4-time AEW World Champion. 4-time.
Fucking ridiculous.
All right. In second place is a tie between Hangman and CM Punk. They're both 2-time champions. So he's doubled.
CM Punk is technically still the world champion over in that company. He's still the world champion.
Hold on. Does it give the days that they've been champions too?
Yes, Moxley has been AEW champion for a combined 620 days since he's been there. Since he's been in that company.
I agree.
Here's the matchup for you: Bayley and Mercedes.
Bayley has the most underrated Hall of Fame women's wrestling career of all time, and she doesn't get appreciated enough.
And that's why we talked about that earlier, guys. I mean, we want to see that dark side of her come back. I mean, listen, she's a great heel when she's the heel. I just, I think she got over super early as the hugger, and then you just couldn't shake that for the longest time. And they tried to change her. I remember the first time that she went heel, and I was just like, she's fucking mean, dude. Like, she's fucking like telling little girls, like, you're not ever going to be like me. You can't look like me. You can't dress like me. You will never be like me. And I was like, I don't
have a problem with that, but yeah, you're right. Like,
she was like dirty mean. Like, she wasn't a little mean, like in the ring. She was mean to like the fans, dude. And I was like, wait a minute. Is this a work or is she being serious? Like, what the fuck is going on right now? So,
well, it had to start off with her super fan. They had to make it that way.
Iggy. Yeah. Which did Iggy get that freaking that ID or the Evolve contract?
She has not yet, but she's working on it.
Okay, so she didn't. I'm guessing that first tryout didn't work out.
No, she's had matches for it and stuff like that, but she has not got it yet. But she's doing great.
Okay, good, because I want her to succeed. That would be great to have Bayley put up. Did Bayley have one match with her? That would just be.
That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah. All right, guys, listen. We've been sitting here chit chatting for the last hour and a half.
Hold on, we're gonna get one more thing to go.
I want to ask something too.
Before we end the show, two. One, we're gonna let Brett do his rant on TKO.
Oh, I'm not gonna. It's not really a rant. I was just wanting to ask you all about, as wrestling fans, like, because I know there's a lot of concern with payments and everything. So I just want to get your all's thoughts about like how just freaking unfair everything is with TKO, because it's officially apparent where this whole ESPN thing, it's very apparent now. TKO doesn't care about wrestling fans anymore. They just care about making the most money. So I just want to get your all's thoughts about everything that TKO has done, because they did win me over at the beginning, but now they're just fucking money-hungry people, and they don't give a shit about the poor wrestling fans.
I feel like this. I feel like they're trying to bring back pay-per-view, because AEW still does pay-per-view, right? So they're trying to get some of that money back too. Are they going to get $49.95 a copy? Not a chance.
Well, no, that's a different thing right there. Pay-per-view would be, it's something different. But if they're trying to bring that back for the price, that's a different story. But the PLEs, the pay-per-view type thing, this is all just for their streaming service. That's it. They don't care about anything else. Now, the only thing that I've seen that TKO has done recently that would help anything is Saturday night's main event will still be only on Peacock. It won't be on anything else.
Which is no one's really going to watch it.
I'll still watch it, but that's
besides. Well, I'll watch the December one for John Cena, but
right. So they get John Cena's last match on Peacock. That's it.
Which I'll tell you this: they better learn from the Goldberg shit.
You know what? You know what? Something that they've stopped doing that I miss is like they've taken out, like, between matches, they've taken out like all the little segments and stuff that you might see like during PLEs, like backstage segments or things that might set up to matches. They took all of that out and they just put ads and commercials there now. So it's just ads and commercials between matches, and there's nothing there. Yeah,
I agree. I miss the segments too, because you got to remember there's a story. There's a reason that Bryce and Mark are going to the ring to fight it out, right? What the fuck
Exactly.
is the reason? Like, I don't know. Brett, did you see what happened backstage? Because I missed it.
They-
didn't
Exactly.
Yeah.
They won't let you see the promos anymore. They don't show the promos. They go to
Well,
commercial.
some of
It's
them,
like,
I like on Netflix. If you have it without the commercial, or if you pay the extra for without the commercials, you
Yeah.
can see some of that stuff.
yeah.
If you got the commercials, you can't see it at all.
Yeah, but like, let's say a couple of years ago, where it was the War Games match between Roman Reigns' bloodline with Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, and that group. Like, we had a whole bunch of backstage segments of like showing Sami Zayn's loyalty and doubt and all that, and Roman Reigns
Right.
talking to him one more time before hanging out to the ring. Like, it's important storytelling, and that's what we're missing. So I agree.
Mhm.
Yes, I do agree with you. And there's a lot of things that's missing. You used to get more stuff in the ring. You get less stuff in the ring.
Yeah, which is sad
It's
because
it's more wrestling than anything else. It seems like, but shit happens.
Yeah,
So
but
my wife who is kind of coming back around to watching wrestling with me at times, just mentioned to me, and she brings up a valid point. Even when it was on regular TV, when wrestling was on regular TV, or even some of the streaming, right? If they played a commercial, you would still get that drop box, and you would get the this is what's
you get it
happening.
on, you get it
Yeah.
on SmackDown. You still get that on SmackDown though.
Okay.
You don't get it on Raw.
But yeah, but
So-
just to make my point with TKO, it's just they're money hungry people, and the reason they're doing any of this is to clear like the debt that they got. And you know what? That's fine, but that's not our fault as wrestling fans. That's your all's
No, they're
decision
gonna-
making as a
They're
company.
also going to have to make money off of stuff because they're going to lose money when it comes to the lawsuit with Vince.
Yeah, so but it's just again, that's just all their decision making. Like, don't take it out on the wrestling fans. And that's the thing. If you charge less, you get more. Like, it's just like, it frustrates me. And that's why we canceled WrestleMania in New Orleans. We got to go back to freaking Las Vegas because they made a shitload of money at that event.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like it concerns me in the future that all these big places are going to have WrestleMania and they're going to charge WrestleMania out of the wazoo, where instead of everybody can have a chance at WrestleMania, it's only the rich people. So it's like the freaking Prince Johns in the whole world of Robin Hood that are getting freaking all the best things in wrestling versus all of Robin Hood and the poor people getting the best thing. Because in WWE, at the end of the day, we make it run with our loyalty and our money. So you should give us the respect and give us the same equal opportunity to access these events and to access the PLEs. So that's what pisses me off with TKO right now.
And I agree with that too. Just stick to one streaming service and stop switching it on us, man.
Or bring back the WWE Network, because that
I missed the
freaking
network.
worked.
Mark had the network. He was like, "Yeah, I got the network."
The
You just
network
go.
was amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
was
it
like-
was amazing. $9.99.
Amazing.
He was like, they got a vault. It's like you could go back and watch, WCW
Everything.
matches.
Dude,
Everything.
the full house show with the WWE Hall of Famers living each other under one
Yeah,
roof. Like,
It was
it was good.
the full archive. It was everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Like, where the hell did that go?
They should have just made TKO TV, right?
Yeah,
Charge a
UFC.
subscription to that, right?
Well, look at-
$9.99. Same thing, but you put UFC because they own UFC. They
right.
own,
I mean, look
they
at
own
what-
WWE. What everything they own, they should put on there.
Exactly.
But see,
Look at
that's
what-
the
look at
problem.
what-
They're saying you pay this money and you can also get this. You can also get this, but not every WWE fan also wants that and wants this or wants that. Not every WWE fan is a UFC fan.
Well,
Right.
then that's the thing.
No,
Do
I mean-
wrestling package, a fighter package,
There you
and then
go.
a full-on like
Dual
overall
package.
premium. Yeah,
A
premium
wrap
package.
package, yeah.
I mean, look at what TKO did. They put WWE on ESPN, and then they put UFC all
On
the way
Paramount.
on Paramount, and they made over $1 trillion just about.
Yeah, and guess what? And like, you're telling me that they still have a debt problem?
Yeah.
Like, there's going to have to come a time where they make their money back. They have to start lowering everything, or It's just that's what we're going to figure out in the next 2 years. Once they pay off that debt and the lawsuit or just anything like that, they have nothing holding them back. They're making a massive profit. What are they going to do? Are they going to start lowering the prices, or they're going to continue increasing it, knowing that these loyal fans are going to? Yeah, exactly. We're about to know a lot about their character within the next 2 years, and now, not a good start.
You remember how John Cena said that he was going to ruin wrestling for everyone?
He was talking about TKO.
TKO is going to ruin wrestling.
It's not TKO.
That's why and honestly, I'm afraid.
Listen, that's when we got to start watching independent stuff. Then at that point,
I know, but at the same time too, the freaking production in WWE is just so fucking good.
Yeah.
Bryce, do you have anything else that you wanted to say?
Oh yeah, who do y'all got dethroning Cody Rhodes for the WWE title?
Drew McIntyre.
Not a chance.
Nah,
when do y'all see it happen? When do y'all see it happen?
No, I'm sorry. That's wishful thinking. If anything, I would go with either Randy Orton or CM Punk at WrestleMania with Cody Rhodes losing.
I like the CM Punk side of things. But
only if CM Punk goes heel, that works with me, or heel Randy Orton. That's the only way that works.
I want the heel Cody Rhodes.
I think everybody
does. Cody Rhodes, bro. I want it.
I think he has to lose that title.
You're going to hell. My wife's going to hell.
What'd she say?
He's going to rename himself the Lisperer.
Oh, I was going to say, he's going to be the Homelander. Like that's what everybody wants him to be. Is to be Homelander.
That's the character he needs to be. Though,
I know, and I think that's everything they're going to do. But it's just again with WWE, it's all about timing. You can't just force it, or else it's of course Cena. We force old Cena heel turn, and look what happened. We just got to be careful. But if it's done, it can be done to perfection. And who better to trust with all of this than with the game Triple H? Because when he puts something into his heart, like his full effort into anything booking related, it's always gold.
But you can book anything you want on the way you want it. But that wrestler has to get it over.
Oh, I know. Cody Rhodes will. I'm not worried about that whatsoever.
It depends on how you book it. If you're going to book it like the Homelander type thing, you got to make it look good like that. But I don't think they're going to do it the full amount.
Homelander versus Peacemaker. I fucking love
this. God.
Or
here's how they'll do it though. It's just like here's how I would do it. Just within these next couple of months, I would just set these little like backstage segments where he's trying to do good, but people are resenting him for doing good. Or if he just does one bad thing, everybody just harps on him on that. It's like, hey, I'm just made a mistake. You're like, just trying to do all the exact good, and everybody's just rejecting him for it. And then that's soon enough where he's going to go insane. Bam, light bulb goes off.
They already put it in motion on him losing it. Look what he did to John Cena. To begin with, he was getting
exactly. It's stuff like that. It's like, oh, you beat John Cena like that way, and you hurt him. How dare you? It's like
I know who comes back and dethrones him, and I really hope his surgery goes well and he can come back.
El Timico?
Kevin Owens.
Oh.
It'll be over a year before we see Kevin Owens back.
Yeah, I was going to say when Kevin Owens comes back, he'll get a WWE title run. You mark my words.
I hope so.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be. It could be a year.
That's a worker. That's a working dude, man. He's a worker.
Best overall wrestler in the world, probably.
I would love to see Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for a world title. That would be awesome.
That would be their retirement match. I would hope at main event WrestleMania. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens.
Well, they'd both be retiring at probably about that same time anyways. They both came in at the same time.
Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to say this, and this is probably going to get me kicked off the air. But we need to talk about this. Who in the hell is this imposter that is El Grande right now? Ludwig Kaiser.
That's Grande Americano.
No, that's Ludwig. No, that is Ludwig Kaiser. He is a freaking phony. He is a fraud. And more importantly, guess what he has, Brian? He has a bad attitude, and I don't appreciate it. So Ludwig Kaiser, You need to get booked better because you are a fraud and you are disrespect to El Grande Americano. So El Grande Americano, hopefully your recovery is going well and hopefully you come back soon.
Yeah, you know that he gave himself away, right?
What are you talking about?
Chad Gable gave himself away when he said that he won at WrestleMania.
What are you talking about? Chad Gable wasn't at WrestleMania.
Yeah, El Grande Americano was, sir.
Yeah, but he said it on ESPN that he got his first win at WrestleMania this year.
Heard things, so
no, he was just protecting the secret identity of El Grande. That's what a true fan and a true loyal friend does.
Now you said something about other
two. Hell, Chad Gable gave El Grande Americano freaking customized shoes. He gave him his shoes, man. Like, who gives them their shoes to a never fail wrestler?
And has the same tattoo until they covered it up.
Hey, sometimes we all get the same tattoo. I bet all the girls have the same trans stamp tattoo in the lower back of there with the butterfly and all that. Like that means nothing. It could be a bro tattoo, like a bro code thing, or El Bro.
El Bro code.
El Bro code.
All right, guys. Listen, we've been chit-chatting here for quite some time. I know we didn't touch everything. I'm sure there's more to talk about. If you guys come up with something.
Hey, you never know. Somebody could invite us on their show and we could do the same, or we could do another roundtable on their show.
I mean, Mitch the Potted Plant has his own show thing going on too.
Every Friday I go live.
Every Friday.
Every other Friday. I won't be going live this Friday. I have plans.
Oh, okay.
But next Friday and on, I'll be back to going live weekly.
Nice.
You don't have plans to get married, right? You're
no, man, no.
Good deal.
No.
Good
no.
deal.
Not right now.
I was going to say I say, yeah, it's like, why would you get married right now when Taylor Swift is just going to be dominating the press and everything with her wedding?
Yeah, you'll
exactly.
Never
she's taking everything right now.
Yeah.
There's no point even trying to get no lightning. There's no shine coming your way.
Well, it's okay. It's just, Kansas City just locks down another ring, but it's all good.
Oh, Jesus, this guy. I can't with you.
He's got 4 now.
Yeah, damn right. Got 4 rings.
For the rest of everybody that's still watching, I want to make sure that we let everybody know who you guys are. So, Mitch the Potted Plant, who are you for real, sir? What is your real name, and where can our fans and viewers find you?
I am Bryce Tucker with a Y, not an I. I am I guess you say a social media, what do you call it? An influencer / video maker / comedian. All you gotta do is just search me out, Bryce Tucker, on any platform. I found out recently I'm actually Googleable. You can look me up on Google and I'll pop up. Yeah, believe it or not, it shocked me. Yeah.
You made it.
Yeah, look up Talking Shit. It's the same way.
Yeah, man. But the thing is, it pops up. Yeah, if you're the only brand with that name, yeah, it'll pop up.
Okay. Bretman, what is your handle or your real name that you want people to know, and where can our friends and family and viewers find you?
He's got shows every day of the week.
No, I'm the Bretman. I am one half of Good Real Hunting, which unfortunately we are not as Googleable as this lovely gentleman over here, but because we always get mixed up with actually hunting and fishing videos for some reason. Can't figure out why, but maybe something with real and hunting. But anyway, don't matter, folks. But yeah, we're Good Real Hunting, where we love horror movies on that channel, and we just mainly love having a good time. This Thursday, we're having one of our big 64 movie tournaments determining the greatest 21st century horror movie right now. So it's from 2000s all the way up to 2025. 64 movies, one winner Thursday night for Good Real Hunting. And then my other YouTube channel is Chills and Thrills, where it is a horror movie watch party channel. So every weekly, so I like to try and make it weekly on Saturday nights at 8:00 Eastern time, with each month having a different theme. Right now, we are doing a theme called Heat Wave. We do our last movie for Heat Wave this Saturday with a movie called Wolf Creek. And this month we've been doing horror movies that really make you feel the hot, the intensity, where it's just so hot. And then September and October is going to be one theme called Frighttober, where we watch the classic horror movies that define the horror genre. So lots to come on that. I'm at 85 subscribers right now. Would love to try to reach 100 before August, and if not, we'll try to do it before October happens. So we just only need 15 subscribers away on that. And and that's all I got to say before I go on into another rant.
You know how you get these subscribers, right?
How do you do it? By paying
All
them?
you gotta do is make up some decals. Bam! Some decals like that. You send them out to me.
Where the hell are you? Haven't sent us ours.
I thought I did. Mark, I thought I did.
No, you don't love us.
Oh no!
Shit! That's what happens when you talk shit about my boy El Grande. But no, seriously though, like message me like the address and everything again. Same thing with you, Brian. Like do that again. I promise you, I will get those out by the end of the week.
Bryce, make sure you send him a message so you can get your Good Real Hunting decal. That is that one, right?
If you want one, again, like we're not.
Heck yeah, I want one.
All right, then. Yeah, just let me know where I can send it, and I'll be happy to send it to you.
All right, 10-4. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. What about us? We got any social securities or anything that we need to tell people about? Mine is 225-791675.
Mine's
If you got that, write it down.
9. Talking shit on everything.
Talking shit on everything. Okay, I like it. But we spell talking shit a little bit different than everybody else. It's TALKING, talking, SHTTT.
Hey.
Just like it says it right there on those decals.
SHTTT.
That's right. And what do we got coming up? Anything spectacular we want to talk about?
Next Wednesday, we got Happy Bones Jones. He's a comedian. He actually contacted us. I don't know much.
You talk about that bearded sumbitch from Kill Tony?
Yep.
Holy shit. I can't believe you got a comedian.
Yeah, he contacted us. That was the
Damn, you hear that, Bryce? You're getting replaced.
I hear that motherfucker.
So he'll be on the show next Wednesday. Special start time, regular start time.
Yeah, no, regular start time, and then after that we'll be back to our normal day on Thursday, because we got 3 shows that'll be all back to back, or not back to back.
And we'll talk about those on Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll talk about those on Wednesday.
Fantastic.
Because I'm gonna have to teach you who they are anyway, so it don't matter.
Guys, do you guys have anything else before we let y'all go? Is there anything else that you guys want to talk about?
Fuck Nikki Bella. Fuck Mercedes.
Rant over.
Exclamation point.
Don't forget to do your taxes.
That was a long time ago, sir.
Yeah, I was about to say, did you pass the April limit? Like,
Wait, what? Oh,
It's
shit.
August.
Oh, I gotta go.
damn it!
All
Bryce.
All right, guys. From us here at Talking Shit, my name is Brian.
I'm Mark.
My name's Bryce.
And I'm
And then-
the Brett man, your tribal chief.
Right on. I love it when a plan comes together, guys. Thank you so much for spending your evening with us. And everybody, have a good night.
All right, y'all. I'm about to hit my crack ball. See y'all.
Behave.
Bitch, I'm in the